Welcome back to Booze and Rocks, where we make cocktails for everyone. My name's David Edwards, and today we are gonna make a gin. Today we are gonna make a gin and tonic. Okay, we're gonna make a gin and tonic with orange. Let's get into it. Alright, it's great to have every single one of you back here today. We are putting a spin on a classic. Take the original gin and tonic. Been around since the 1900s when colonialism was a thing, and the colonial soldiers had to drink quinine, but they drank it with tonic water, and that's just nasty. So what did they do? They added gin, they added lime or lemon, maybe a little bit of sugar, mixed it up, and they had something tasty to drink. It was so popular, it spread across the world now, minus the quinine, of course. So what are we doing differently? We're going to add a little bit of orange and a little bit of vanilla. And we're gonna give it just that tweak to really bring it together. So let's get into it. Grab your glass. Now we're gonna build this directly in the glass. This is not shaken, not stirred, nothing. Simple, easy, less dishes to clean up afterwards. Grab your scoop and a little bit of ice. Perfect. Look at that. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab one of our clementines. And I'm using a clementine. You can use whatever type of orange or citrus fruit that you want. I happen to have clementines. I like the way they taste. And if you do too, use them, go ahead. But you could use a navel orange, mandarin orange, totally up to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this very thin, 2 slices, because I want to try and get a garnish out of this. Oh, that's terrible. Never mind, I'm just going to squeeze this. We'll cut the garnish later. So you need about a little over ½ an ounce. So we're going to squeeze this directly in there. And that will give us our orange flavors immediately. And again, you can change this depending on the type of gin that you use, because your gin may have more floral notes, which I would suggest, but if you have a gin that has stronger juniper notes, it may not go as well with it. So again, you're gonna use it the way you wanna use it. Grab another clementine, because apparently I can't do things, and we're gonna cut this into nice little wedges, because I want a couple of decorative pieces in here. We're gonna slide these in here right now, so they're already in place, right? Use your fingers if you want, totally up to you, doesn't really matter. Grab your gin of choice. In this case, I'm using Beefeater. It's a London style dry gin. And we're gonna use 2 ounces or 60 milliliters. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. The next thing we're going to do is grab our vanilla syrup of choice. Now for this, I'm going to use 2 bar spoons, which is approximately 10 milliliters. Now, you don't have to use this if you want. You could just use a regular simple syrup, but the vanilla will help bring this out. And 2 bar spoons, 10 mils. The next thing you're going to need, after you give this a bit of a stir just to get the syrup off, is grab your tonic water of choice. In this case, I'm using Canada Dry, and we're going to use about 4 ounces, which is 120 milliliters. Look at that. Nice, pretty. Give it one more stir just to incorporate everything. And look at that. Oh, such a simple looking drink. Gorgeous. Let's give it a smell. So immediately I can smell the gin. So this will be a little bit more gin forward. If you don't want it as gin forward, cut down the amount of gin you want to give it the exact levels that you want. Oh, the vanilla and the orange go really, really well together. And it sits just on top of the gin. And it says, hello, there's gin here, right? And you get the slight bitterness of the tonic water. Oh. Perfect for the back deck, warm weather. Sitting around at home, you know what, it's simple, it's easy, and it's perfect for any day of the week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ingredients and the method of how to make this down in the description down below. If you think I should use a different type of gin, maybe a different type of syrup to accent it, or even different types of oranges, please let me know in the comments down below. If it's your first time to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification. That way, every time you put up a new video, you will be notified. And if you'd like to help support the channel, please check us out at patreon.com/booze on the rock, because every little bit helps us bring these videos to you. You have a great day. And today we're gonna make a what the hell? Today we're gonna make a gin and tonic. My name's David Edwards, and today we are gonna make a, what the fuck was that?